Thanks for taking a minute to watch this video about FreeportEats.com. My name is Ben. I am the owner of Leaf9 web design and development company here in Freeport, and I've got something really exciting to share with you today. I hope that this is exciting for you as well. I've been working for about 3 months now on marketing for restaurants, and specifically using online marketing and mobile marketing to increase the number of people who see your restaurant and who can come and find you, your physical location, your restaurant, and then come and actually pay you money for your food and your service. And I've been talking with restaurants in both locally and around the country about some of the challenges that you might face. One of the biggest things that I've heard is that it's just really frustrating to spend time and energy to learn how to use all these technologies, how to create a mobile responsive website, and how to do pay-per-click marketing with Google and Facebook, and how to write effective advertisements that actually generate revenue for your business and for yourself as the owner. And so I've developed a system, kind of a framework for marketing specifically for restaurants. We're starting this here in Freeport, and we're going to take it to some of the other big tourist towns in Maine. So we're going to go to Portland, we're going to go to Freeport, and we're also going to go up to the Bar Harbor area. And so for Freeport, what I'm showing you here is a sample of what's coming. In about 4 weeks, we're going to be launching FreeportEats.com. It's going to be a marketing network specifically for restaurants in our town. And it's going to be a little bit different than what else is out there. There are some great services like Freeport USA. The Chamber has some listing services, but this is really the next level. This is in addition probably to what you already have with Freeport USA with the Chamber. And the biggest thing that's different here is that, number one, it's specifically for restaurants, and number two, it's a marketing platform. It's not just a listing on a page. The listing is almost a secondary feature to what really is the primary focus of the service, which is getting people to see the listing and then getting those people to come and eat at your restaurant. And so let me just demonstrate this for you. This is exciting for me. I think that you're going to like it as well. So this is a sample of what the homepage of FreeportEats.com might look like. You see that we've got this branding here that we're going to carry through everything in the color green to match. We have the ability to have some custom pages here, which are less prominent than what's really important, which is the listings. And so you'll notice in this black bar we've got categories for different types of restaurants, places where you can eat, get a coffee, get a drink. So if I'm coming to this site for the first time, I can see it on my iPhone, I can see it on my tablet, I can see it on my laptop, and I can choose which of these categories I'd like to see, and then within that category I can see the listings or the restaurants of which you would be one. So here's an example. This is a featured listing, which means it shows up before the other ones, but no matter, they are all pretty much equal placement in the sense that we randomize the listing so that everyone gets an equal opportunity to be towards the top of the page. If you see a tag icon, that means that there are special offers that this restaurant is promoting. In this gray area here would be either the logo, either your logo or a picture of your restaurant in this space. And so you can provide that to us. We can format it for you to the correct dimensions. And then again, we see the name of the restaurant and then any categories. You can pick up to 2 categories for your restaurant. And so another thing that you'll notice here is the email subscription area. And this is really important because as people come to the site, they're going to sign up for this email list. And the reason they're going to sign up is because we're going to send them the offers and specials that you give us. And so they're going to give us their email address, they're going to click subscribe me, and then they're going to be on the list. And then if you come in and you add a special offer, when your restaurant is added to the directory, they'll get an email that says, "Hey, check out this new Italian place down the road," or we've got a new cafe in town who has a special offer, or you go and you buy 3 drinks and the fourth one is free, something like that. They're going to get those emails on a regular basis to inform them that there's something great that they should go and check out. And so if you actually click on one of these listings, you'll go to the full listing page, which is really, as far as the website goes, this is the primary function. But before I do that, I just want to show you how this would look on a mobile phone. So this obviously is the desktop view. This is what you would see if you were on your laptop or your desktop. Come into freeporteats.com. If you're on a mobile phone, you see something like this, where we've got the same type of layout. We can expand and collapse the navigation and the categories, and then the listings look like this. So you'd be on your phone, and here's the listing that I'm looking at. I'm going to tap that one, and then I go in and I see the actual listing there. If you're on a tablet, like an iPad, in a vertical mode it would look something like this, and then a horizontal mode it's going to look like the desktop website. Alright, and so back to the listing, we're going to click on this restaurant. This might be your restaurant. So we've got the name of your restaurant here, we've got the address. I can click to go to see the map and directions. Just by tapping or clicking on this link here, I can see, based on the hours that you provided for us, when your restaurant closes today. So we're going to pull in whatever today's date is. We're going to pull in the closing date or the closing time, and just put that right there so that people know, they're open for another 2 or 3 hours. I can go and check this place out, or maybe they're already closed, and you save yourself the hassle of phone messages and things in the morning. So we've got the logo or picture that you've chosen for the homepage that also shows up here. We've got social sharing buttons so that you can, or somebody, one of your customers can come here and say, I remember, I really loved eating at this restaurant. I would love to share this on Facebook and tell everybody that I went here today. They can just click here and share that right on Facebook. They can share it on Twitter. They can share it on Pinterest, and they can share it on Google+. So we've got the most popular 4 social networks here, and as people share your listing, their friends and other people who are connected with them can come back and see this as well. So below that, we've got a call button with the phone number. In the mobile view, this is actually a tap to call button. So if I'm on my iPhone and I find this listing, I can tap this with my finger and it will initiate a phone call to your restaurant. We've got space for up to 5 custom buttons. These can be anything from a link to your website, to an email address, to maybe if you use the OpenTable service or some reservation service, we can click to go right to that and make a reservation. We can go right to your menu page. So we can specify these depending on what you want the customers to see here. And then below that, one of the big features here that's really going to drive people to your site is special offers. So people are going to be coming from Facebook and Google ads. They're going to be coming from the QR sticker that we're going to put on your window. They're going to be coming from just organic Google searches. Every which way, as people come to this site, find your listing, they're going to find special offers if you choose to provide them. And we can either have a graphic offer or just a text-based offer that you can specify. And then there are multiple redemption options. They can either call the phone number and ask to redeem this offer. They can bring it in as a print off. They can show it on their mobile phone or their tablet, or they can click to go to your website and use a special redemption code to redeem an offer. So special offers are key to this. Photos as well, we can add up to 8 photos of your restaurant and give people a real sense of the type of food that you offer, the kind of environment, the dress, and even just the physical geographical location of where you are. We can have a street view image here as well. And then finally, map and directions. So you're going to specify the physical location of your restaurant. We're going to put that here with a link to get directions, and then we're going to show, as big as we can, we're going to show a map here that we can click through, we can zoom in, we can move around. This service provided by Google. So you've got this great looking branded listing in a directory, and the big question there is, how are people going to find it? So there are a lot of restaurant directory services out there. There are a lot of them that are specifically targeting high-end restaurants, low-end restaurants, and everything in between. But again, what's different about this is that it's a local geographical area. We're just targeting Freeport. And because of that, people who come and search for restaurants in Freeport, they go on Facebook, we can determine where they are, and we can market to the local customer and to the tourist very, very specifically so that your marketing dollars are not wasted. So let me just jump over here and show you this. This is a sketch of the marketing plan we've got going. FreeportEats.com. This is what I just showed you. This is the website. Here are the listings. You can tap or click on one and go to the listing page for your restaurant. So how are we going to get people here? Number one, every member restaurant will have a customized window decal. You're probably familiar with these. A lot of people use them for the payment methods they accept, or other associations and affiliations go on the window or the door of the restaurant. So as a member, we're going to provide one of these for you with Freeport Eats branding. It's going to be green. It's going to have a link to your listing on the site, and it's going to have a big QR code. These are the black and white codes that you can scan with your phone. Both the link and the QR code will go directly to your listing page. So 3.5 million people per year come to Freeport, and they walk around in the town, and they probably find something to eat. When they walk past your restaurant, they're going to see this QR code and this sticker, and they're going to think FreeportEats.com, that's interesting, I've seen that before, and they will scan the QR code and go to your listing page. And if you provide special offers for people coming through this listing service, they're probably going to open the door and come right in and sit down and have a meal or have a drink at your establishment. So QR codes, 3.5 million people per year come into Freeport. One of the biggest things that we're going to be doing, and this is again why it's so different, is we're going to be using pretty intensive pay-per-click and SEO for the directory itself and for the listings. And so we are effectively taking care of the mobile and search marketing for your restaurant. We're at least adding to what you're already doing in a way that's really going to drive traffic specifically to you, to your restaurant. And so we're gonna target Google. Specifically, Google mobile ads have a 50% higher click-through rate than desktop ads. If you're searching on a desktop, more than likely you skip those ads, but on a phone, it's 50% more likely that you actually click through those to get somewhere. So we will market not just the FreeportEats.com, but also the categories and some of the listings within the categories on the site. So Google, Facebook, and Twitter, we're going to use all three of those SEO services and marketing services. We're going to use a relatively substantial portion of the monthly fee that you'll pay to be in this service. We're going to take that money and we're just going to put it into marketing, just going to go right into these services. You're going to get traffic coming to this site, coming to your listing, coming to your restaurant. Just on Google alone, there are 60,000 people per month who search for Freeport business-related services, and that's not including Facebook and Twitter, where a lot of the younger generation is currently really, really active. So we're also going to be doing some interesting initiatives that will really help people to establish a brand identity for FreeportEats.com. We'll give away balloons, we'll give away stickers, we'll give away prizes at events. You'll see the name in a lot of places as we move forward in the following year and beyond. We will establish print advertisements in local publications, including newspapers and magazines and other business listing services for FreeportEats.com. Again, driving traffic to the resource as a whole. Someone will find, I'm interested in going to a cafe. They click on cafe, they find your cafe, and they come to your business. We'll also, depending on the number of members in the first year and beyond, we'll be doing direct mailing to all the locals in town, as well as potentially some of the outside towns that are close by to Freeport. And there are over 8,000 people in town who live here, who are here year-round and also love to eat and love to come to your restaurant. And so all these people, again, coming to this service, finding your page because they tap on the category that they are interested in eating, and finding your listing, coming to your establishment. Another really awesome thing that we're doing with this is we're broadcasting the special offers that you have. We're broadcasting information about your business to not only the email subscribers, but then also our Facebook fans, your Facebook fans, our Twitter followers, your Twitter followers. And in this way, we have a really, really big, broad net, and people who are coming into town, people who live in town, are finding an established brand, FreeportEats.com. They're coming to the resource, they're finding your business, and then they're sharing that resource on Facebook, on Twitter, via email, to exponentially increase the amount of visibility that you have through the service. And so this FreeportEats.com is launching in 4 weeks from today. We would absolutely love to have you as a part of the service initially, and we are really, really excited about how it's going to help businesses in town, Freeport as a whole, and the community. So thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please feel free to email with the form here. We would be more than happy to explain it further and even to meet with you in person to go over some of the really, really helpful and specific ways that this is going to just grow your business and expand your reach in town.